take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kong.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Jason Tatum. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. They get it back, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
James outside. Here's Jokic.
And you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Here's Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. Following the miss by Jokic. No good from 11 feet. James outside. Elbow shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Halliburton drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a wide open look for James. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And they get it back. They recover it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The West making some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Durant. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. It's hauled in by the East.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And that one's good. Leonard.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Embiid, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Davis is checked in for Jokic. Durant comes in for James. And it's Devin Booker in for Luka Doncic. To the middle, here's Embiid. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the West All-Stars leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Bancaro. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's deflected and stolen by Booker, and they're moving it up. Curry, wide open, hits the jumper in space. Curry's got the lead up to 7 out for the West All-Stars. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Bancaro with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Adebayo against Leonard. Bancaro, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Bancaro inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry from past the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The East trail by 3. Mitchell left side. Halliburton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Halliburton's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The West making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Anthony Davis. Luka Doncic comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Booker. And then for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Bancaro. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Halliburton. Tatum's shot is off, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from Stephen Curry. The West leading by 3. And stolen by Lillard. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, it always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Catching up on changes for the West. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And Durant subbed in for Stephen Curry. Jokic, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Lillard from the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic from 18 feet away. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Durant, the pass to LeBron, knocks it loose, and the West can't hang on to the ball.
For the East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Tyrese Halliburton.
Lillard against Gilgeous Alexander. Halliburton on the wing. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 10 points. With one on the clock, the shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Jokic is out there with LeBron James. That's Durant. Then there's Doncic. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Now Tatum, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Assertive move by Embiid.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Shoots from the high post. Giannis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Doncic. No good again that time. The East leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum